Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The X-Files. We are on to episode 12, the last two-parter with all the children taken into Starlight. Was a very interesting premise, and more than anything, the second episode focused a lot on Mulder and his sister and gave us... I'm not satisfied personally with the explanation that they've given with his sister, but Mulder is, and that's the important part, right? He's gotten, as the Americans call it, closure, as to how it transpired, where she ended up, and whether she's in a better place or not now. So we're just going to leave it at that. We're going to move on. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel and you do enjoy the X-Files, I would appreciate if you give that little red button down there a click, and we will continue on with episode 12.
The following is a special episode of The X-Files. Viewer discretion is advised.
What? Come on, who doesn't know this fucking song? I'm liking it.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
In a court of law. Oh, this is going to be fabulous.
About a full moon. It's just something about it. I don't know. Maybe it's the tides or something.
I used to.
Yeah, but
I used to sit watching this show in the 90s.
212 Avenue is 1097.
Okay, I'm just going to sit back and relax and watch this. Right, I'll give you a heads up now. One, I love the show Cops. Two, I love the show X-Files. That's what we're doing. I can't believe they're doing a mashup, in effect, of this. If this goes and he's shot kind of the way Cops is shot rather than the way the X-Files is shot, and Scully and Mulder just happen to be in it for whatever reason, I don't know yet, and it's shot documentary style, it's going to be a lot different for me to be able to commentate and try and work the case out, because it's probably going to be different cops shooting about, doing all sorts of different stuff. They may be following, maybe not, I don't know. Well, we'll see how it goes, but I'm expecting this to be probably different to every other episode of the X-Files that I've ever done, so just bear with me if I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone here with this. And there's no music, because deadpan, it's documentary style. Okay, I'll shut up.
212 Avenue dispatch. I don't see anything. Can you let the lady inside her house know I'm out here?
Jesus, who is it? Freddy Krueger? What's with that?
Big dogs. Probably what she saw.
¡Es el clan monster! ¡Trata de meterse dentro de mi casa!
Señora!
It could be a monster.
Hey, you there! You! Freeze! Sheriff's Department! Run! To the car! Back in the car now! Now! Back to the car!
Jesus, he's terrified.
Run!
Cops don't run away from
Get in the car! Get in the car!
herbs. Oh my god, that made me fucking jump. What the hell just happened?
Hey, you alright? You alright? Keith, what was this?
No, hell no, I didn't flip it. We were parked. We were attacked.
Okay, wait a minute. I understand this guy's reluctance here. I mean, she thinks he's flipped the car. The car was just sat there. Humans couldn't do what has just been done to that car in the time elapsed. And it need to be a massive group of them to turn it over and smash it all like that. But I understand his reluctance because he's a cop. On the beat, he's not going to go, well, it was something. I don't know what, but it was something. Because your career's at stake.
Maybe, 417 suspects on foot. Just one block north of Harlem.
Armed suspect! Bring some units around!
I do like the way they've done this. Yeah, the FBI.
Call for the FBI! Give him back that gun!
Thank you.
Thank you. Special Agent Fox Mulder
What case?
is on the
Same
scene.
case you're working on. See the claw marks here? Someone tried to get in.
What the hell made those claw marks?
You were responding to the same call we were of a monster prowling the neighborhood.
We've been to this house before. The lady has a history of medication. Know what I mean?
What you saw was large, right? Maybe 7 to 8 feet tall when it stood up on its 2 legs. The claws sharp enough to gouge the wood off that front door.
You're not serious.
He
The
is
guy got
serious.
teeth.
She's hiding.
Yeah, look at that. It also attacked one Hyman Escalera 29 days ago during the last full moon. Hyman died of his wounds in Compton General Hospital, but not before giving a detailed description of what attacked him. My partner and I are here to catch it.
But that's not what really happened, though.
I'm sorry,
But it
it's
is.
gonna have to be isolated and kept under guard.
With all due respect, what the are you talking about?
Talking about preventing this man from becoming a danger to himself and to others.
Agent Mulder, can we have a word a second?
Yeah, this isn't going well here. She thinks you're loopy.
What is it?
But it's a camera, and it's recording. It's recording everything that you
He
are
said
saying.
fuck.
Do you understand that? I just want to make sure that you're clear on that.
I'm clear on that stuff.
If you want to talk about werewolves to me, you can knock yourself out. I may not agree with you, but at least I'm not going to hold it
Caraman's
against
following him.
this. Mulder, this could ruin your career. I'm going to call Skinner, Mulder.
Okay.
I'm sure he's going to want to say a couple words about this.
She says, I guess she's calling it a claw monster was trying to break into the house and get her.
This is really good because, you know, we're used to the two of them investigating the paranormal and having as much of an open mind as possible, even if Scully's not always totally on board with that. But now we're dealing with a group of beat cops, documentary style, with a cameraman following, with a microphone listening to everything you're saying even when you try and walk off. This is going to be completely different because from one side, we're trying to figure out what's going on, Scully, Mulder, me, and on the other side, everyone else going, well, this is just normal, crazy stuff. And she said this woman's on medication and, oh, it's gangbangers. They're going to attribute it to normal, every daily and nightly shit that they deal with, which is why she's like, excuse me? So what now?
Just like the human ant has 5
It's
fingers, pretty much the
huge.
same spread, too.
Agent, you seriously believe we're looking for some kind of,
I'll show you.
Oh,
This.
sketch eye.
This is what
Artist.
Hyman Escalera described just before succumbing to his injuries.
That's Freddy Krueger. I said that.
Monster. Boy, you know, they kill him in every movie and he just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
He
Get
said
off
that the
TV.
FBI has nothing to hide.
Okay,
Neither do
then.
we.
Let's go. Some other kind of
No.
creature.
You go with someone else.
Yeah, you are not getting your FBI government vehicle. Used to see some weird shit. It's the sketch artist. Oh, he's dead.
That's what I was afraid of, Scully.
I like that. That's a nice touch. That's a nice touch.
Check out this color, Mulder. Blood red.
Oh my God, look at this. These people. We fine.
can y'all tell us what happened? I didn't see.
Not with me looking like this. Now you should know better than that, Sergeant Paula. No, he was just kind of all rolled up and yelling. Ooh, excuse me? That's gonna give me nightmares.
Didn't see anything at all. Nothing.
No. I know that skink ass color anywhere.
Sure do.
Skank ass color.
Walker?
Straight walker.
She on the pipe.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't associate, you know what I'm saying?
But the crimes we are investigating are paranormal. I can say that with
Careful.
absolute conviction.
Careful, Mulder.
You know, that's our job. That's why they pay us the big bucks.
He loves to talk, doesn't he? Running.
All right.
Shankara Gomez,
See your hand.
show your hands.
So, really, mostly legs.
Fisher and Belmont, that's your usual hang, isn't it, Shankara?
Look, I heard screaming, okay? And I went and I tried to help this guy, and when I heard the sirens, I just ran away, okay?
If you're afraid that what you tell us, we're not going to believe it,
We will.
Look, He's been chasing me for a week, okay? He said he was gonna twist my neck off like a little chicken if I didn't give him more money.
Shantara, look around you. You see all the deputies here? You see? No one is going to get you.
Only distinguishing feature is a tattoo on his skull.
He's not our guy.
Oh, they're going in heavy for this dude. There goes the door. This is so cool. Crackdown. Oh my god, there's a fucking baby in here. Shit, man.
Hey, what happened, everybody? Wake up. What happened to your friend in there? Check out the tattoo.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Shots fired, yeah. This is excellent. I'm just going off what I'm seeing and what I'd be shouting out at the TV were I watching cops. Oh man, that's twice.
I heard her screaming, and I tried to stop it. I swear to you, I tried. I did everything I could do.
Don't tell me.
What?
The head's been twisted backwards. What the hell is going on here?
Nothing could have gotten past him and killed that woman.
There's no sign of what he was shooting
at. Well, they did.
This was all we found.
9mm. It's our issue. I only know what I thought I saw.
Well, describe
What did you think that was? Come on.
The wasp man.
A wasp man?
The wasp man?
And a mouthful of stingers instead of teeth.
Huh.
He said that it would come get me in my sleep and that it would sting me to death.
Is that what you brought
the wasp
out of your
man
mind?
attacked you both times here and earlier in the patrol car?
I don't think that's possibly what he saw. I think that's a story he said his brothers told him when he was a kid. And I think his brain has told him that's what he saw because he's refusing to believe what his eyes are seeing and comprehend what he saw in front of him, and his mind's attributed it to something from childhood.
This can't be real.
No, I think maybe it can. You just relax a minute. Wetzel over here sees a wasp man with stingers for teeth, and he gets a bite mark that you say is irrefutably insect-like, right?
Okay, I'm changing my theory. What if this thing, all it does is manifest your worst fear? It is a monster of some kind, but it changes its appearance, or even if it doesn't change its appearance appears to change in front of you to what up here is psychologically you're terrified of, or a story from childhood from your brother, or that first guy heard where a werewolf, Mulder's right, so it looked like a werewolf had attacked him. That woman probably watched Nightmare on Elm Street and she's attributed the marks on the door, so it's appeared to be Freddy Krueger. Now this guy thinks it's a wasp man and he's got insect bites, and that's what he's just described.
What if we're dealing with one creature,
yes,
one entity, that when it attacks appears to you as your worst nightmare? I mean, it seems to spread like a contagion, doesn't it? One person's fear becomes the next. It's a definite chain of victims.
The reason why we are here is because we are concerned about your safety. We're concerned about your lives.
All right, listen.
I think you should leave the cops to this.
Just relax. Just relax.
I'm scared.
You're scared?
What of?
I'm scared he gonna leave me.
Just insecure.
Think we should take him to a hotel?
Well, we got 4 or 5 hours till the moon sets. The attacks only occur on the full moon, and we're out of luck. Deputy, you're the only person that's seen this twice, so I'd like to ride with you if you don't mind.
I mean, there's a huge police presence, and it was not fearful of it at all.
You really believe I saw what I thought I saw?
Yeah, I believe you.
I believe you saw what it wanted you to see.
Why do I believe you?
Yeah, I mean, what proof do you have what I'm saying is real? I mean, it's not on the videotape. You know, I've been on the job 18 months. All I ever want to do, right out of the gate, I get some kind of rep like I'm crazy. I mean, you know how cops are. I mean, every shift I go out thinking, go ahead. I go out thinking, you know, there is somebody out there who wants to take me out.
That's the story going around. It's crazy, huh?
Let's see.
Stop it with stories.
Shall we?
The other thing I heard was something about contagion.
towards an apparent chain of victims. And I seriously doubt that we're going to find anything that looks like a contagious pathology here.
We're not even wearing masks.
This is obviously a murder here. I mean, this woman died of a broken neck, right? Not the hantavirus.
It's just the reason I ask is why is it so urgent to do an autopsy at 3 in the morning? I mean, that kind of rush, it's just unheard of.
Because the FBI.
Plus, you got this camera crew recording everything. Why?
Because the FBI has nothing to hide.
What? Oh, hang on a minute. That's just another fear manifesting here. It's this area, it's this town.
911! Get out of here! Come on!
She mentions the hantavirus. The next minute, she collapses and is bleeding from the nose. That's more fear without it even being here.
It's not the hantavirus. Well, I mean, she exhibited all of the symptoms, the
This is
hemorrhagic
weird.
fever, the severe chills, acute shock, but, I mean, the thing is that they all developed in a matter of seconds.
She was afraid, and her fear killed her in the worst possible way that she could imagine. This thing, whatever it is attracted to that. Everybody who was attacked felt that intensely. Well,
Yeah.
where else would it go but a high-crime neighborhood? Somewhere where people live behind barred windows and are afraid to go out at night.
Fair. Mulder.
Like I said, there's something about a full
Crack
moon.
out.
Things definitely get strange. Let's check this place again.
Probably one of the best episodes I've ever watched. This is brilliant, the way they've done this. I can't see anything in here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fearful as well. Wow.
So that's his car.
Oh my god, you're gonna find him dead, are you? Feels real, doesn't it?
Get the battering ram.
This is battering ram.
When?
If you say so.
That's the door. Door on the other side of that door. I bet it's not even locked. No, it's not. It's not locked.
I hate you guys.
Where's Wetzel? Wetzel! Wetzel, don't be afraid! It can't hurt you!
He already is.
And you're on national television, so cowboy up!
And now it opens. Now it opens as soon as he went quiet.
Live. We're up here!
Oh my god. He's took a huge chunk out of his arm. Okay, I have a feeling this dude may quit tomorrow.
The sun just came up.
It's gone.
Maybe just went away until the next full moon.
You need to come
I
back.
don't know, you gotta figure there's enough fear in the world that if it doesn't show up in Willow Park, it's gonna show up someplace else.
It's going to be a hard one to write up.
Yes, it is. Oh man, that was terrific. I have got to say, I have had some really favourite episodes of The X-Files. But I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. The opening sequence immediately when it said viewer discretion is advised, I'm like, I know that voice. They've used the same narrator's voice at the beginning. So, Cops, X-Files, / a mashup between the two. Who the hell would have thought? Who the hell thought of that and came up with that? And it was perfect era. You know, this episode was aired early 2000, so it's right in the middle of that era of the cop show. I'm betting there are a lot of X-File fanboys, fangirls, fan persons who either really love that episode or really hate that episode because it's not really X-Files. Especially if you don't like cop shows, as in documentary style, like Cops. But that was brilliant. Oh man. Here's me saying I want a top 10. It's gonna be a top 20 by the time I finish this series, honestly. I really think it is. So no explanation, just whatever it was being manifested through people's fear in a neighborhood, like Mulder explained, that's predominantly people in fear of their lives of going out, because it's obviously in a very, very bad part of town, full of crack houses, full of prostitutes, pimps, murderers, you name it. And like I say, I have a feeling that cop, the young lad, is probably either going to ask for a desk job or he's not coming back to work tomorrow after that. I mean, he had a huge chunk out of his home as well. He's gone through it, and as he rightly explained, you know, if someone thinks you're crazy, it's not exactly the road to a quick career path, which Mulder is fully aware of. He explained that to him. I don't know what else to add to that except add a smile on my face through the whole episode, regardless of what was going on. I'm sorry if the commentary style that I did on that was a little bit different. I'm not even sure how much I spoke through that. Now I'll check when I go back through editing, but that was beautifully done, well shot, well edited, just as the show would have been, and took us completely out of our comfort zone of a normal X-File. The FBI has nothing to hide. That sarcastic grin and look that Scully gave to the camera just summed up the whole episode. It was great. Right, I will be back with episode 13 next. If you do want to watch the full length one of this, all you have to do is check the link in the description. That will take you to Patreon, and I will see you for the next one. Don't forget, if you've not subscribed and you enjoy the X-Files, and especially in particular episodes when they're like this, when we have tongue-in-cheek episodes and then we have ones that are completely unexpected. That was one of them. Do not forget to hit the subscribe down here. You'll know when the next one will be posted. I will be back with episode 13 in a few days. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. That was top notch. See you for the next one.